Hello guys, my name is Davis, and today I decided to create this YouTube channel to share my opinions about TV shows, anime, and different matters with you guys here on YouTube, and thank you for watching. I will try to post content and see where this goes, but I don't expect my videos to get a lot of views. But if you're watching this, thank you. And today I really want to talk about the Stranger Things and my readings about it. Since the new season came out, and by the time I post this video, it's probably gonna be uh New Year's already. So the movie, the 2 hour long episode that's gonna come out on Netflix is probably already out, and I wanna share my opinions about how the series has come over the years and how I feel about it. I started watching the series back in like I don't know when the first when I mean when the third season just came out with my mom, and it was pretty good. I actually enjoyed it. And the new season I feel like is pretty good. Not my favorite, but I also do enjoy it a lot. Not my least favorite, but not my favorite. Starting from season 1, I think that I'll give it a 7.5. It gives a good start up to the show, but definitely one of like the weaker content uh one of the weaker seasons that they have done, like in terms of content and what they have included. I really enjoyed the plot about how Will went missing and Joyce, and I really enjoyed how they did the casting. Overall, it's a pretty good season. I'll give it a 7.5. I say that my favorite character during that season would have to be Mike. It definitely a good character. On the second season, I'll give it an 8. It's actually pretty good. I like how they included Bob, but they killed him off. But that was kind of a sad death, but I think that it was necessary. And it was a pretty good season overall, but I think it's my least favorite season out of all of them. I really don't like the part about how Eleven goes, bad. She breaks bad, and uh, and like she becomes emo and stuff. I don't really enjoy that much, but it's still it's still a pretty good season, I'd say. Now the third season is definitely my favorite. I'll give it a 9.5. For me, it's the best season that there is. Now we have more like they introduce Max and Billy further than they did in season 2, and I really enjoyed it. Oh, sorry. On second season, I say my favorite character was uh, probably Dustin. But on the third season, definitely I really enjoyed it. It was like definitely the best season that I've watched of Stranger Things. I really enjoyed how they did Billy's character, but it was a pretty sad death. I think that he was a good guy, but they didn't really get to like really show that side of him. He did care about Max, but he had like this bad boy persona, and he didn't want to show it. But he deep down he really cared about her, and neat. That's a pretty neat touch. The actor that played Billy, I saw him back in the Power Rangers 2017, I think, and I really enjoyed that movie. And I don't know why the critic like hated that movie. I really enjoyed it, and I wish that they made a second one. But anyway, back to Stranger Things. I really liked the third season a lot. How they included the Steve and Dustin duo, and they went down to the underground Russian facility under the mall, and how they introduced Robin. Yeah, as I said before, definitely my favorite season. On this season, my favorite character has to be Steve. And on the fourth season, I think that is a pretty good season, but it's also like the first season, I'd say, like not my favorite, but also a pretty good season. And this, wow, it was like 2022. It's almost like 3 years ago. It felt like yesterday though, but it's a pretty good season. I say it. I like how they introduced Eddie Munson. He was a pretty good character overall, and I liked him. But they killed him off with the demo bats. And I feel bad for Dustin because that was like his best friend during high school, and it was pretty heartbreaking to see Dustin all mopey about it, and now how he is like, like a bad boy persona on him, has a bad boy persona on him on the fifth season because of this. And I feel like the fourth season was pretty good. It brought a lot of the crazy wake up memes, and that was like pretty annoying, I guess, seeing like all that over my YouTube feed. But it was still funny, some of them. And I mean, it was really a touching season, I'll say, about how like the characters, some of the characters were like really mopey, and Max went into a distress like coma, and it was pretty good, I'd say, overall. But I didn't like how they like removed of Elle's powers for the same for like some episodes of the season, the starting episodes, and then they had to make her get them again. I feel like it would have been way less catas- catastrophic for them. Sorry, if she had the powers all along. But yeah, and I really liked Will this season. To be honest, he might have been my favorite character that season. The Will, he was a pretty good. He was a pretty good character that season. But in season five so far, it's a pretty good season. Yes, it's a pretty good season. Um, there has been a lot of theories about how the ending is gonna play off, and like one theory that I really don't like is about Steve dying. Like this final season like has really set me on Steve being my favorite character. He's definitely my favorite character out of the whole show. I liked how his whole character developed, and I'll give the season like a an 8. Sorry, I didn't give the fourth season a rating. I'll give it a 7. I'll give the fourth season a 7. And I feel like the fifth season is pretty okay. I thought that they were gonna uh do like a time skip into like years later, like them much older, and that was like a thing that I didn't really want them to do. So I'm glad that they could incorporate them like still being like teenagers and stuff. And I feel like it's a pretty good season. Yeah. What else should I say? Oh yeah, I like how Will got powers. I feel like that was like long time coming since he has like the connection to the mind player before, and I feel like it was a nice touch like giving him powers and shielding from Vecna. And there's a lot of theories about him too, about how maybe he's gonna get the Eye of Vecna, since you know on all the posters his right eye is kind of like shadow or covered most of the time, and same for Vecna. And like on the on the D&D lore, you can get the Eye of Vecna. It's an actual collectible item, but you have to sacrifice your own eye. And Will is also like the character I do not want to see die. But I would not be as sad as he died if Steve died. And coming into another theory, there's like this theory that I like, but I still have like some mixed feelings about it. There's like this theory when the that when they're fighting against Vecna, uh, like a lot of people are gonna die, like Mike, Max, like everybody's gonna die, and then there's gonna be like one person left standing, and once they destroy the wormhole, it's gonna cause them to go back in time. But the people that died are not gonna remember anything that happened about the upside down and the abyss, about Vecna. But the one person that did stay alive and destroyed the wormhole is gonna go back in time, but still have the memories. And if it's 11 that is the one that destroys the hole, and if the series is true, it will be like a Spider-Man, uh, No Way Home type of thing. You know how she remembers everything, but she prefers to like stay away. But there's also like a lot of plot holes to this, like about I mean the projects about the labs and the numbers and the kids are still gonna probably keep on going. That's something that will not stop, I think. And I would like to see if at some point 11 stops it or anything. And if this theory does come true, I would like to see more like about the characters, about how they develop it without having the upside down included into their lives. For example, Steve, he was like a jerk at the start of the series, but overall he started developing as a character. And I would like to see if he's like stays a jerk or if he develops as a person uh without like all the stuff that has happened. And another one is for Joyce and Hopper. If Joyce never has to go through the will thing, and Bob never gets killed, does she like maybe meet him again, and then they like keep dating, but and then she never gets with Hopper, and does Hopper never get to really see Eleven again? There's like a lot of things that I'm questioning. And same for Billy. Does he like make peace with Max and becomes like a better attitude person, or does he like stay this playboy for the rest of his life? And that was like some things that I would like to see. Wow, this video is getting really long, but yeah, that's really everything that I had to say. And overall, I'll give the series a 9, like including all the seasons. I really enjoyed it. It's pretty, it's pretty good. And I will have to see like the new episode when it comes out on New Year's. I don't know when it comes out for you guys if you guys are from different countries, but for me here in the U.S., it's on December 31st, and I'm really excited to see that. Yeah, so I will maybe post a video on that when the episode comes out, and I might go see it in theaters, which I really want to do. But yeah, thanks for watching, and sorry for all the mess ups that happened. And I'm recording on my phone right now, and now you have this mic from the from right below. So I'm sorry if the audio quality is kind of bad. And thank you guys for seeing. And if any of you guys, if any like anyone actually sees this video, tell me if I should keep going. And thank you.
Mr. Vecna, please don't kill Steve. Kill Mike or Nancy or one of those.